Document from the Second Vatican Council on the liturgy, it says that useless repetitions should be removed from the Mass. So I remember when I first read that, I thought to myself, well, what did they have in mind exactly? And as I did some research, I figured out that they meant something like the Confiteor being said 2 times at the beginning of Mass, or being repeated again right before communion. Or maybe they had in mind the ninefold Kyrie eleison. Why should we do it 9 times? Why not just call in response? Kyrie, Kyrie, Christe, Christe, Kyrie, Kyrie. That's the kind of thing they had in mind. But all you have to do is experience the liturgy and study its sources more, and even just think about it. And you'll realize that none of those repetitions is actually useless. They all serve a function, right? The second Confiteor at the beginning of Mass said by the servers is a counterpart to the one said by the priest. Each one of them, in a different role, is saying, I am sorry and pray for me. It's a beautiful model of fraternal charity and the different roles that the members of the mystical body have, and that they're all sorry for their sins. It's very important to have that double Confiteor at the beginning. And then before communion, it makes sense to have the Confiteor for many reasons, but one of them is that at a high Mass, or a solemn high Mass, which is the normative mode of the Roman Rite, the people won't have heard the Confiteor at the beginning. That's just done by the ministers in the sanctuary while the introit of the Mass is being sung by the Schola. And so that Confiteor right before communion is the immediate or proximate preparation for us right before we go to receive communion. So in fact, it makes quite a bit of sense spiritually to have it right there. So that's why I think that it's dangerous to say, we know better than tradition. We have figured all of this out. We have theories that show why X, Y, and Z are mistakes. Well, what happens after 10, 20, 30 more years of scholarship? The scholars change their minds and they say, oh, we were wrong about that. Actually, we found a more ancient document, or we investigated it in a different way and we realized that our theories were wrong. So as Ratzinger once put it, it's a big mistake to base your liturgical reforms on the theories of scholars at a given moment in time, because those theories are like shifting sand. Today's theories are tomorrow's embarrassments.